What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Darius with another episode of Another Round podcast where we have no filters, no boundaries, and no excuses.
Hey,
We're here, back again. I know
Yes,
we were
sir.
in a little hiatus, but we're back. Agarra los chihuahuas, llegaron los pitbulls. You heard? Nah, boys, how you feeling? How you feeling? It's Christmas. We're 2 days away
Jeez.
from Christmas, and I know if y'all how I am and how you know what I'm saying, we ain't done yet. We got some times. How's everything going for y'all?
Christmas is not fun anymore. You get to an age where, you know, the only presents you get is tank tops, socks,
and
and possibly a gift card. But it's
You gotta
definitely
be
not
grateful.
fun anymore. Yeah, but it's it's stressful. It's a stressful time. You don't know what the right gifts are.
You should have asked for some sweatpants, my guy. Because
he's wearing them lint
Yeah.
sweatpants again.
You're back again.
I purposely wore these lint sweatpants. I was gonna throw them out the other day, but I was like, nah, I gotta wear them just for Darius. So I purposely wear
No,
them.
I
just to
appreciate
come
it.
out
You were
here.
thinking about me.
Yeah, man. You
But
guys are my
what's it
boys.
called? Who you missing still in the family? Well,
Yeah,
Damn, you gotta throw him on the-
you gotta
that's
throw
throwing
them in the bus,
like
right?
that. That's fucked
That's
up.
crazy.
So I mean, I'm the.
but
type of
sometimes the
person
last
that,
one
you
is the
know-
most special one, right?
Yeah.
I
The
agree.
last one be the most special. So,
Well, I mean, no, the most special was my daughter. We got hers already. That was the first one.
the first one is the most
um,
special, right?
I mean, yeah. And then, I mean, I got to get my wife something, but our anniversary is next, like literally 3 weeks away, like 2 weeks away. So, you know, I don't know if we're gonna go away or something. So she's like, she doesn't really tell me what she wanted. So I might just, you know, just take her away for a couple of days.
Mhm.
Maybe do like an anniversary Christmas together.
Nice.
And then, you know, I just got to buy my father-in-law something, and that's about it. I don't got to buy like 2 or 3 more presents. I mean, but it's stressful just because we got to buy everything, standing in line, all these packed malls and shit. So
Facts.
that's the only stressful part about it. But I mean, other than that, it's Christmas, Carlos.
I mean, it is Christmas. I mean, I remember last episode we asked like, "What's your favorite holiday?" And I was like, "Oh, it was Christmas." I'm highly regretting saying that. I mean, I think Christmas is one of the most stressful times for me. All of a sudden now, because now I'm getting all these gifts and you know, I was putting up my lights, Jesus, for my house, whatever, decorating, bro, and then half of them only worked, bro. I'm like, what?
You didn't
the
fucking test them before.
I
you-
didn't, bro. And that's the
Jesus.
first thing I normally do. Even when I put the lights up on this tree, like
Mhm.
in the living room, I'll test them. They're good. Nah, they just, I unrolled them and I started putting them on the roof. I turned it on, dun, 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 half on.
Jeez.
Bro, I'm like, nah, bro.
You
And-
knowing me, I would have kept them shits like that. I would have been like,
bro, they're
Hey.
still like that. Like, I'm literally not going to go through every freaking light bulb right now. That's just
nah,
way
at
too
that
much.
It's
point,
way
you're
too
better
close,
off
bro.
just taking the whole strip off and putting.
Might
it
as
brand
Yeah,
new.
bro, no. So
Mhm.
right now I have half-ass lights up. That was stressful. Getting gifts is stressful. Standing in line for 2 hours is stressful. I mean, the traffic right now is horrendous, yo. It's
Dude.
insane.
I live right by the mall, and it's every day. Route 4, Route 17, all of that is like horrible to get around. It's
Bro,
crazy.
Today I was out looking for like last minute gifts at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's Friday. Why are you at work? Where did everybody come from?
We will take off.
Bro, I was in Home Goods for an hour and a half.
You'll notice how many people are unemployed during this time.
Yo,
Yeah.
this shit is
It's
insane.
Yeah.
crazy.
Bro, like it's ridiculous, but I mean, I still got some people left that I still need to give, so that's gonna be fun tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably gonna be even more hectic than today was, but
Yeah, that's true.
overall, it is what it is. I mean, I don't think I like Christmas anymore, so I highly regret that.
Christmas is nice, like after the fact that you
Yeah,
think about
bro.
it, or on Christmas Day, like once it's all done. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
once
But
it's
the
all
stress
done,
of
I
figuring-
got my socks, I got my boxers, bro. I got my fucking bath set. You know, I get the Axe or the Allspice. I don't know what people are trying to say when they gift me those things, but I mean, it's
Sweet
It's
guy.
it's one of those that when you go to Marshall's and you're standing online and they have those last minute and they're
Yeah.
oh well, let me grab this for Carlos. Let me grab
the
this.
$9.99
Yeah.
body soap, shampoo, and conditioner.
They were like,
set.
"Oh, agarrate algo para Carlos."
Oh
Oh,
shit.
They're already on the line. That's funny.
That or a
Yeah.
coffee mug. If you get a coffee mug
Oh,
or one
God.
of those thermos, you know
You
where
know
they
you
got
were
that
the
shit.
last thing on their other
You know what's
mind.
crazy? Everybody that knows me, like I don't really ask for anything, but anybody that knows me, they kind of know that I'm like because of the shit that I be getting myself. Like I like
Mm.
buying expensive shit, so they say I'm like the most difficult person to shop for. But I be telling them, I'm like, I don't need anything. What I like about the holidays and Christmas is seeing people smile when I give them a gift.
Mhm.
That's the only thing I actually like about Christmas, because
Mhm.
I don't anything that at this point, at this age, like I feel like anything that we want, we can get kind of get
Yeah,
it
yeah,
ourselves.
so-
You get what I'm saying? So it just feels good, like having your nieces, nephew, your daughter, or your girl, and you give them something, and they're like excited, like, oh, thank you, and you know, like the thoughts and stuff like that. That's what gets me.
You ever gave somebody a present that didn't open it right there?
Yeah, and I hate giving people gifts that they don't like. If I buy you a gift, I want to see you wear it. Like, even if you just wear it when you're around me, I want to see you put that shit on. If you don't like it, be like, yo, Darius, I don't like this. I'll be like, okay, let's exchange it, get something that you want, but don't
Yeah.
make me like buy you something and then you're never
put it
gonna
in the
wear it, and
closet.
it just sits in the closet.
Mhm.
Like, if you don't like it, be like, yo, Darius, I don't like it. I don't take that shit offensive. I'll be like, okay, I
Okay.
appreciate you told me that. Let's go get you something else. And that's why I be giving people gift receipts all the time.
Yeah, because they can exchange it.
Hell
you
yeah.
know,
Like, if you don't like it, get something else and get something that you're gonna wear. That's why I be giving my brother-in-law, my girl's brother, I be giving them sneakers, and this boy cooks the fuck out of them, and I love it. I'm like, every time I see those shoes, I'm like, yo, you wore the fuck out of it, and I like that. But it's crazy. It's crazy.
But we all know what to give Jimmy next year. Sweatpants.
Not
We
next
can't
week.
wait till next year. 'Cause some
Christmas.
things-
Christmas
some
is
things are gonna
still.
start
Christmas
falling apart.
is what is it on Sunday? So I mean, you guys still got time.
Nah,
Where'd
I
you
got
get
you
those
something
in
else.
Walmart?
So
I didn't get you sweatpants.
yeah, bro. I mean, I'm the type
You
of
are
man.
a difficult person to shop for. I'll tell you that.
What the fuck you ever bought me? What are you talking about?
Maybe he bought you something.
Yeah, maybe I
Oh
did buy you
shit! If
something.
you did buy me something, damn.
Now you gotta go get some more. Bro.
That's
You gotta go.
no, you guys.
He's like,
Um,
no, you good. I didn't get you nothing.
it was a joke, babe. Cancel that. Cancel the 2 up there.
Cancel the Amazon order.
But yeah, I mean, I'm the type of person. I mean, like, I don't really want anything. Like, my wife asked me, I was like, I don't want anything. I mean, I don't.
You know
really
they're gonna
need.
get you something, but it's just like,
Yeah, it's just like, but actually, we did a secret, like a grab bag at work
Mhm.
today, and I had to pick. You know, you give your gift and you pick, and I picked the number, and I got one of those massage like gun type of things,
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
and I was like, that was clutch, because like I was starting to want it, because I've been
Yeah.
going to the gym, so I've been waking up at 7 in the morning. I go to the gym, then you know I go to work, I shower at work, and then I start work.
You get sore lifting 15 pounds.
It's actually 5 pounds. I mean, depending the workout. You know, when we do the chesting, I do it with just the cable. I can't add any weight because I'm not strong enough. But nah.
He's like, I'm not strong.
but yeah. So I was that was pretty cool that I got that thing. So I mean, but yeah, man, I've been going to the gym, and that kind of fit perfect. You know, if I wanted something, it would have been that. So, but
Do you think gift cards are a cheap gift?
no,
like a
I-
way out? Like
I think that's a smart. I mean, I got a gift card, and one of the
It
girls from
depends.
work.
It depends. Like, I mean, it's not cheap. It is not.
no. I guess the wording was bad. I'm not saying that it's cheap, but I'm just saying, like, you think that getting a gift card is just like somebody not really putting that much thought into getting you something, that they just find the easier ways to give you a gift card. Do you take that like, damn, like you couldn't really think about something to get me, or are you like, cool, I can get whatever I want?
It depends who it is.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like
I agree.
like if you're giving your wife a gift card, then I'd. But if it's like your boy, or if it's like some like a family member, like an
Mhm.
uncle or an aunt, you give them a gift card. Especially like, let's say you have an aunt and she likes to shop at Kohl's. That's that's her place. Just get her a gift card to Kohl's, or you could even get her those gift cards that it's just like, oh, you could use it wherever.
Like
you
the
know,
Visa
those, like
ones,
those
yeah.
Visa
Oh,
gift
yeah.
cards.
Mhm.
Those are good because they can just buy whatever. It's basically without giving.
Make sure
somebody
you pay the
cash.
$5 activation fee.
Yeah, they force you to do
You don't
it
want to
now.
get the
Yeah,
$20.
Yeah,
then
no,
have
they
to
make you
use
do
it.
it.
I mean, no, in a way, yeah, it's good. I'd rather pay it up front
Okay.
while you're getting the thing. Like
That would suck.
I got a gift card
Imagine
for
somebody giving you $25 and then after the
You gotta pay the
activation
five-
it's like
it's like-
$18.
Bro. No, I got a gift card at work, and then one of the girls at work was like, "Oh, you really got a gift card?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Like, it's
Well, I
a
guess
fucking
that's
gift card. What's the
acceptable in
problem?"
that sense. I
And
mean,
then
yeah.
she's like, "You didn't have the time or the thought," and I was like, "No, nigga, I didn't have the fucking time." And I'd rather spend $25 gift card because I know you're gonna use the $25 to buy lunch to put gas, as opposed to me getting you a shirt or something that you probably never gonna wear. So I'd rather give you $25
And
so you can
especially for
have it.
those people that be getting fat and skinny, you don't know what size to get.
Yeah, bro. It's like,
medium.
one day they're medium, next day they're a large, next time you see them they're a small.
But
like-
but boys, let's not get too
Be a
deep
large.
into it. Relax,
I'm gonna be a
buddy.
large next week.
Let's not get too deep into it. But the other day we were looking online and I heard like a little thing they were saying that Walmart is losing about $3 billion a year
That's my
from
fault.
theft.
I'm
That's your fault?
walking out with $300 worth of stuff, and I only paid $49.98.
I think it was a lot easier back in the day, but nowadays,
I guess it all
You
depends when you live.
dude, they don't play no more. Like before, before you could kind of like scan things and put it somewhere. They
Mhm.
like, oh, put it in the cart, like
Yeah, the little
it's-
machine makes
and
it a
there's
little
like
difficult.
there's like 3 Spanish Dominican people just standing there watching you the whole time.
I guess it all depends on what Walmart you go to. I mean, if you go to Sea Caucus, Walmart, or Garfield, or I don't know anywhere else, they're gonna check all your receipts.
If you go to North Bergen,
But if you go to like the Walmart I have it, they don't. Nobody's checking receipts.
Around here,
Nah.
oh, it's all a bunch of white people. They don't give a fuck.
They
They just
trust-
look at it and they take a marker.
yeah,
And
you
they
always
just
get
flash it so you don't reuse it.
well, like
They
you
do that to me
know.
and BJ's.
You- when you go into Walmart, you see the person checking the receipts. So if you see like somebody that's young and active, man, maybe not here. So you go to the other side and you see like there's an old person. We're like,
Nope,
this is
Jim,
where
you
I'm,
got it wrong, buddy.
this is where I'm checking
You
out
always
here.
go to
buddy.
the young person. The young person doesn't know much.
They don't give a
The
fuck.
old person is wise.
I
and they
always go
take
to the
it way
old
too serious.
old person like and then next, like it's sometimes you could tell the item there's 5 items on the receipt and there's 30 items in your cart and they would still just next. So I'm like, it's
Damn, but $3
That's-
billion in theft. That's crazy.
Dude,
mean-
3 billion.
it's
And the thing is that it's like I don't feel like people are necessarily stealing. Like, let's say they're putting 30 things in their cart and then they have 5 items. I think that people are stealing like, oh, okay, they got 20 items in their receipt, but they got 22 items. You get what I'm saying? It's little things like that they're
That
not
adds up.
catching on to, because some people they'll just go and be like, oh, okay, and then they'll slash it and then you're good to go. You get what I'm saying? And if you probably go during certain times of the day or when it's like super busy, they ain't got no time to be looking at every
Yeah.
single person.
I mean, what I tend to do is like I'll rip a tag from something else and scan that.
Fucking scammer.
yeah, but it's smart.
I'm being dead ass. Like if something's $30, I look something that looks familiar to it and get another tag that's like $5,
That's crazy.
and then I'll just tape it back and scan it and put it in my thing.
I mean, but we gotta
Guy
talk about
uses a
the,
plancha in Walmart. He's trying.
we gotta talk about the employees too, because every time you go to Walmart, there's never anybody there. Like you go to certain like if you go to the electronics section in Walmart, you always have just one guy trying to bring out 30 people.
Good luck
and,
finding somebody that works at Walmart.
and then you see the people there. You're like, hey, can I'm not in this
Yeah, they
department,
get mad.
or I'm on break.
Yeah.
And then, but you guys are, and then you see videos on TikTok with people fucking dancing. And
Doing
like
TikTok
Walmart
videos.
employees are
Dude,
dancing.
that shit.
there.
Did you see that TikTok with the black guy that he was like in Starbucks and he was in a construction site and
Yo,
that had me dying. And people are doing TikToks and dancing and he's just like this, like
That's
waiting.
it.
And then there was in Starbucks and the baristas is 2 guys dancing and one guy flips his leg over the other guy and he's just there waiting for his drink.
yo, that's some extra
Yo,
shit,
bro.
yo.
Yo, it's crazy. TikTok is literally taking over the world, bro.
Well, TikTok's about to be banned here in the
That's
United
but
States.
they said that like 2 years.
Nah, they're banning people that work for the state. Like if you work for the state, you can't have TikTok because the Chinese is catching all of our data, all of our information.
Wow.
But what information are people like?
And whatever you
Some
have, I guess,
stupid
whatever you
people.
have in your phone.
Yeah, whatever you have in your phone, and if you have that thing now with Apple, like where it acts as would you like this app to track or whatever? Some people don't care; they'll put yes, and you get tracked all that information, all that thing goes through in itself. So, I mean, from what I know, that the TikTok stuff is not right now banned. Obviously, in certain states, not everywhere right now, but I know that in Texas, people that work for the state can't have TikToks on their phone.
Texas is racist. There's a lot of white
Dude.
people there.
It's funny because
What?
there's parts
Oh,
of
white
Texas that's
people in
racist,
Texas.
but Texas probably has like the most Hispanics out of
Yeah.
they're literally connected to Mexico. It's like it's pretty stupid, but I mean, I don't know. But getting back to that whole Walmart thing, like I'm not gonna lie, I be stealing stuff. Like
Like what kind
stealing-
of stuff?
It's like
Around what time?
It's like
What
What
day?
Walmart do you go
What
to?
day, dude?
he's like, which Walmart? Nah, but first of all, I don't go to Walmart. If I want to get fruits and vegetables and shit, we go to like
Trader Joe's.
Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. And then if we're gonna buy like utensils and stuff like that, we go to BJ's. I don't really go to Walmart for anything.
Yeah, I go to Costco. I like Costco.
Yeah, Costco.
Costco's crazy, bro.
Sorry, no, I didn't mean BJ's. I meant Costco.
Yo,
I do go
Costco's
to,
insane.
it does get insane.
Yo, it's crazy.
Like the line?
no, it's just insane. It's just like I go in and I get so overwhelmed.
Yeah, because there's a lot.
Like I go to BJ's and I'm all calm, I chill, I take my time. I walk in to a Costco because we were thinking about switching over to Costco, and I walk in and yo, people are running around like chicken with no head,
and
bro.
right now, even at this time, it's crazy.
I can imagine,
dude.
bro.
And sometimes you can't even grab a water. Like
Bro,
the other day, my wife was there and she said that the lines start like because most of the time we go through the self checkout, and she said it was like almost at the back of the Costco.
that's crazy.
Like
Nah,
it was
bro.
that crazy. She went like 2 days ago and she was like, it's probably because of the holidays. And I'm like, what the fuck are people buying at Costco?
Where do you go? The
What
one
can
on
you-
17?
No, I go to the one on Route 46. In that big complex that it's like by BJ's, that restaurant, and there's a Walmart.
Oh, by
there
Teterboro.
in Teterboro.
Yeah, that's the one I go to.
Yeah, and
I go there, and then I go to
yeah,
Sar-
that's
you
I go
kind
to
of have to
Sarco.
go, dude. You kind of have to go there at the first thing in the morning. They open at 10. If you're there, if you can be there by 10 a.m.,
Yeah, you're
it's
good.
gonna still be packed. It's gonna still be packed, but you can, depending on what you want to get, you go straight to what you need, in and out. That's it.
I like to get their free samples. They have a lot of good free sample stuff. Like the other day, they had
Jimmy likes to shop around. Like
yeah,
he
yeah,
hangs, he walks.
no.
around,
Like I don't.
jolly as fuck.
I like to, I don't like it because
around those
there's a lot of people, right? So like
Uh-huh.
I want to rush to get out of there, especially if I'm with Angie or like with Elizabeth, because I get I
You
get
get overwhelmed.
yeah. But
Bro, that
like,
shit ain't easy.
when they have
bro.
the free samples, then I'll just stand by the free samples and I'll just let Angie do whatever the fuck she wants, and then I'm just there.
They're gonna be like, sir, this is a free
Like
sample.
no,
now."
but like sometimes like the other day they had like this like sausage type of thing, and it was like really good, so I ended up buying it. Like I was like, this was really good. Like you make it in an air fryer, and I was like, this is a good little snack to have.
Dude,
There.
Gordon
So-
Ramsay.
Did you make
bro.
it at home?
yeah.
And
So
was
it's
it
really
as good as when you bought it at?
Yeah, it was. It was pretty good. It was really good.
Jim, I have a question for you,
Mhm.
and I'm pretty sure all our listeners are
Or
when I ask you
viewers.
this question.
Uh-huh.
Where the fuck did you get that hat? How'd you get the hat?
I went to I'm a faithful member of TD Bank, faithful, and I went in there with Elizabeth to go do something, and
Mhm.
then they gave it to her, so I kind of stole it from her,
Wow.
and then I wore it.
She's
today.
probably right now at home looking for that.
Nah. She saw me wearing as I left.
you
but,
put it on and drove here with the hat on.
Yeah. You gotta
If I was a
have,
cop and I saw you, I'd pull you.
I'd
over.
you gotta have
I'll give you a
positive.
fucking
You,
ticket.
you gotta have positive vibes, man. I was jamming to music.
And then if you
I was
ask
just
me,
there,
why'd
I
you give me a
was-
ticket except for being a bitch?
Yeah. Well, then I'll see you in court, sir. And I will win.
Jimmy pulls up with the hat.
I'm here, and I'm feeling jolly.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
that would be fucking funny. But like I was saying before you guys cut me off,
sorry.
would I be taking, would I be stealing? Well, I don't steal, but would I be, so like for example, if I go like to Whole Foods, right? Whole Foods, I'm sorry, but like let's say I go to Whole Foods, like if you go there, they got different type of apples. So they got the regular apples, then the rich people apples, and then the niggas in between apples. I got the rich people apples, but then when you
The code in,
the thing,
yeah.
I put the broke people apples.
Bro, what do you got? It right in your hand?
Huh? No,
He
you
got
just
the
gotta
code
see the
memorized.
name.
He
You gotta
has-
see the name. Like you
He's got
always
notes
like,
on his phone.
So
He's
for
like,
example, it says like
It's his
one
wallpaper.
pound,
So
one
doesn't even
pound
have to
of
open his
these
phone.
apples are like $7, and then the other ones are $2. So I'm like, all right, the name of the two, I only remember the cheap.
Bro, why don't you just go to ShopRite and get cheap apples?
Because everything is fresh.
Nah,
from Whole Foods.
yeah. I don't like.
Dude,
ShopRite.
sometimes you buy something in
Yeah.
ShopRite and it starts expiring. It's like goes bad in like 2 days.
I like the meat. The meat in ShopRite is good.
I don't even buy
the
meat in
there.
ShopRite.
Nah.
We
Yeah,
buy
I
meat
get-
in Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's has
Trader
the
Joe's
best.
I haven't
is
been to
best,
Trader
bro.
Joe's.
Trader
Trader
Joe's,
Joe's,
the best.
the meats in Trader Joe's is good.
You like the meats
and the
at Trader Joe's?
Yeah, all day. And the thing is that Trader Joe's is not even expensive. Like if you have a Trader Joe's by your house, it's not even like that you're saving money by going to ShopRite.
Well,
Is
it
that-
did get
I-
expensive.
I really don't.
What?
I really don't have a.
It got
Trader Joe's.
expensive though.
Did it?
Yeah, I used to buy.
So, I mean, if it got expensive there, it's probably.
I used to get flank steaks for like $6-7.
Mhm.
Now they're like 15.
They probably only charge you 15.
And in
Nah, I double checked.
in Costco they
He's
got
like,
meat.
he
to
told
grab-
somebody else.
Yo, I used to grab like 4 or 5 of them because they were so cheap,
Yeah, $7 a steak is not bad.
bro. Like,
at all.
and now like shit, $15. Nah, bro, I'm good.
Costco has good meat too. So when I go there, they have this ribs that already come seasoned, like Texas style ribs, and it's like Yeah, I got it for $17, and no lie, it probably feeds like about 15 to 20 people. Like it's one of
For
the
what?
for like $27, and it's like a rib like this. Like I literally made it for 2 days. Like I made it one night, and it was like me, Angie, my in-laws downstairs, and then two of their friends that were there. And then the next day, I still had the other rack, and I made it again, and it was me, Michael,
You be
Leo,
air
and
frying all that shit?
nah, the rack, I put it in the oven. I put it in the
He has to
oven.
cut into portions that it doesn't
Yeah,
fit.
he's
Yeah,
like,
no.
tu pieza va a venir en 30 minutos.
No, I put it in the oven. I let
But
it
yo,
sit in the
boys,
oven.
let's get past that. There was some breaking news today. So Tory Lanez was found guilty of 3 charges.
Mhm.
That's
3
wild, yo.
fucking charges, and he's facing up to 20 years in jail. 20 fucking dude. Like, what do you guys think of it? Because I got a lot to say about it.
I mean,
like,
I'm pretty upset about it because I'm gonna miss the Instagram live parties that he used to have.
oh what?
The Instagram live parties he
Oh
used to
yeah,
have.
well, it
Fucking
was
ass
the
left and
what
right.
was it? It was the
Quarantine.
yeah, the quarantine radio.
Yeah.
That was probably the most entertaining shit. Like
Yo.
everybody wanted to be part of that.
Yo,
That
he
was pretty
made
dope.
money doing
That was better than
shit.
his music.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Well, dude, he's probably the most. I've never heard somebody like him that he can switch up like rap Jamaican, except for like Drake. This dude could literally rap on any beat and make it sound pretty good. Like he's mad talented. But that shit was just crazy to me.
I mean, I think it's sad. I mean, he's a pretty good freestyler. So, I mean, I think if he gets accused, well, he did get charged, right, officially.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Yeah, well, so
They
he's probably
haven't
facing up to
sentenced him
20
yet.
up to 20 years in prison.
Thanks.
That's just, I mean, that sucks.
I think that. Do you think that they'll give him 20 years?
Nah.
I think they'll give him like a slap of the wrist, where it's probably like they'll tell him like maybe 15 years and like 3 or 4 years if good behavior. So I'll probably do him maybe like less than 5 years in prison.
But I mean, it's
But I got a question. So, do you guys? I mean, at this point, is like let's say for example, he does get like 5 years in prison, right? Does this? He comes out, he does good behavior, whatever. He gets out in 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where does he go from there? His career is over.
Nah,
I think it's over because the thing is that I feel like his career was kind of like there was people that were wish-washy. Like some people that didn't fuck with him, but then some people were kind of on his side that did believe that he didn't do it just because of some of the evidence that was coming out. But now he's guilty. Like who's gonna actually want to play his music? Like are you gonna be driving around playing his music to a guy that shot a girl in her legs? And even though
how
I still
accurate
feel,
is it? How accurate is it? Did he really do it? I mean, supposedly he shot her in the foot. Shot him.
at the end of the day, it's not if he did or didn't do it. Is what's out there,
No.
and that's the sad part about it. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I mean, yeah, I see what you mean, but I mean, I don't think that just because he was proven, I mean, he was, they sentenced him. I mean, will prove him guilty, whatever. I don't think that stops the notion of trying to listen to his music. Just because, I mean, if you're a fan or you're a fan of his music or you're a fan of just music in general, then I mean, you're gonna listen to whatever comes to your thing. So I don't think people are gonna just discriminate and say, "Oh, I can't listen to this guy. Or, I'm not gonna listen to this guy because he shot."
No. His shit might go up. Like
Yeah, I mean, yeah, or maybe
You think his shit is gonna go up after this?
his shit might go
I
up.
doubt.
nah.
The
I
way
don't
that
think
there's
it
so
will.
many leftists
Bro,
in the
if-
world,
if he comes out with an album from jail,
Then yeah,
2, 3, 4 songs just about his entire experience, that shit would not fly.
I don't think so, man.
You really think that
No, I don't
his shit's
think
gonna
so.
flop?
I don't think that it might not. I don't think it'll flop completely, but I don't think that it will do better numbers than prior to this. I really don't. I don't think that the media will let it.
All right, but
That's
let's
what you
be
gotta
honest.
understand. It's not even what the people want. If it's not put in the faces of people, if there's certain people, dude, you gotta realize that Jay-Z's behind Megan Thee Stallion. There's a lot of powerful people behind her. You get what I'm saying? And
I get it, but what's the demographic of people that listen to Tory Lanez?
probably the same
About
people that listen to
90%.
Jay-Z.
About 90% are male. How many of them really care about Megan Thee Stallion?
A lot of people actually do. It's not even necessarily about Megan Thee Stallion because it could have been that he just shot his ex-girlfriend in the foot, and maybe it wouldn't have had as big an impact, but it would have still been like, yo, this guy shot a woman.
I think if you would have shot her like in the stomach, in the shoulder, or something like that, then all right, like I get it. Shot on the foot, like pat pat pat, like maybe make her dance or some shit.
That's what he said. Supposedly he said, "Dance, bitch." Dance.
Yeah, like pat pat pat, like maybe he
That's how
just
a
try to
gun
miss
sounds.
and hit her, but like I mean,
he should never done it in the first place. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he did it, and now he has to suffer the consequences. I mean, I was watching a video.
fucking liberals.
I was watching a video, and somebody, his dad is outside of the courthouse, with cameras around him and talking about like how it was injustice. His verdict was injustice, and somebody's comment made me die. I was dying laughing. He was like, "Oh, the pops knows the money's about to run out, so he's trying to become a reverend because of the way he was
He's
talking."
trying to become a reverend.
And I was dying because the way he was like, "And Jay-Z, you are one to blame. The key witness we had was seen with the prosecutor behind closed doors."
Jesus Christ.
And everybody was like, "Yes." Like I think his mom or something was like, "Hey, yes, she was or he was." And I'm like, I mean, it sucks, but you
It
gotta
does
suffer
suck,
it.
but I feel like I haven't gotten the full details exactly on.
But what do you think about it, Darius? Like I mean, like you said, you had a lot about it.
I mean, I just think that the issue is that I think that it sucks for him just because I mean if here, let's say this. If he really did it, he deserves to go to jail, right?
Oh, 100%.
We all
Yeah.
agree. He deserves to go to
Yeah.
jail if he really did it. But I think even before he was found guilty, in like 70% of people's minds, he was already guilty, right? She
Mhm.
just said something for initially when the story is just what kind of fucked me up because initially she said that she didn't want him to get in trouble, right? Initially, when the first video that came out is like I seen her like walking and the cops like had pulled the car over. She's like backing up. She's walking on both feet, right? She's bleeding from her feet. And then she says that she had stepped on glass.
She got great.
Then she told them that she didn't want him to get arrested, so she was trying to protect him.
Mm-hmm.
Then she switched that story. It's just like, yo, like, first of all, if you
But why
shoot
are women
me,
like
if you
that, though?
shooting me in the fucking leg, what the fuck am I gonna be protecting you for?
Yeah, yeah.
Like whatever
Oh, that's
comes up.
love.
And-
I mean, yeah.
But the thing is
I agree.
that she's saying that he was messing around with the friend. He was fucking the best friend and her. And like it wasn't like there was
Beast.
love that they were with each other
Good
for like
man.
a minute, and then she was like, "Yo, let me protect this guy because I
Yeah.
love him." From what I know, like,
But
maybe she did love him. Who knows? But her friend was fucking him too. So it was more of like he was probably just chilling with them, like chilling with their group,
Mhm.
gang or whatever, and he was probably fucking the best friend. He got in close with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion and the friend were probably always competing for the same guy. And then Megan started fucking with him or whatever. And then they probably got into an argument. Some things led to another thing. Kylie kicked him out of the crib, and then gunshots rang out. And the crazy thing is that, I mean, have they even gotten any like statements from Kylie on what the fuck happened?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
Or did she get the best lawyers in the world to fucking shut the
She
fuck
probably
up?
did.
I mean, she got the
Because
money.
She probably did. She got a bag.
But something must have happened that she had kicked them out of the house and was like, "Yo, y'all gotta leave my house," because there was more to it prior. Because it's crazy because the day that this all happened, I saw a video. It was Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion in a pool,
Mhm.
and then whatever, and I'm like, "Yo, what the." Yo, Tory Lanez. And then all of a sudden I see Kylie and I'm like, no. I'm like, no, this man is like, dude is like 5'3". and he's with like, at the time, Megan Thee Stallion, she's beautiful. Like,
Mhm.
and then he's in the pool with freaking Kylie Jenner. And isn't Kylie with Travis
Travis.
with
Yeah.
Travis Scott at the time? Like, I was just like, yo, this guy is doing it. Like, I was proud. I was like, for a short guy, I'm like, yo, more power to you. And then literally a couple hours later, we're finding this shit out. So it was a fucked up situation. But if he did do it, like we said, he deserves to be in jail.
Yeah.
But if he didn't, hopefully one day he does get justice. And at the end of the day, like, let's say if he was found not guilty and Megan lied about the whole situation, was he gonna do any jail? Was she gonna do any jail time for lying?
I think her career will be over at that point. I think
But
that.
so how would you think that her career will be over for lying, but his career wouldn't be over for shooting her?
because
You see
people
what I'm saying?
because
Yeah, but it's-
rappers shoot people. I mean, unfortunately,
Dude,
Jesus.
that's
that. First of all, that's the
That's
most
some
wildest shit.
Yo,
but no, okay.
Yo,
all right,
rappers
let me.
shoot people. Example 50 Cent.
I mean, all right. Let me retract that statement. Rappers are normally in a position where there's violence. 50 Cent, the Migos. I mean, the guy, rest in peace. They put themselves in that position. So like we watched it growing up. Eminem and 8 Mile with Cheddar Bob and fucking the other movie.
Cheddar Bob.
Like no, but like you
Cheddar Bob.
you-
Jim.
they
Bro.
rap about it all the time. That we grew up in the hood, and so like we are traditionally. You don't see a rapper that lives in Beverly Hills. You don't see it
Well, they actually probably all do live in
now.
Beverly Hills.
Now,
Yeah.
but like you don't see somebody that was born and raised in Beverly Hills and went to the best high school and is a rapper. No, you see people
No,
that
they probably are, but the thing is that here, let me explain. The way that the rap works is that rap is supported by the hood, right? And then it's elevated by the rich the white people and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Usually for you to come out of the hood, you gotta
catch a break,
you
yeah.
gotta be supported by the hood, right? And then you level up from there. Anybody that became what is rap music to you, right? Rap is like talking about the struggle and certain things.
Yeah.
That's what rap is. So if you hear a guy rapping and he was rich coming up and stuff like that, who's gonna relate to that? Even the white people that listen to their music don't even want to hear that shit. Even the white people that like rap want to hear some ghetto hood shit.
so I mean
You get what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm saying. Like we're used to listening to that in their music, so it's nothing out of the ordinary for him to accidentally shoot somebody or hear a gun pop off or him to shoot her on purpose. Yeah, if he shot her on purpose, it's fucked up. He deserves to be in jail and he deserves to pay for the crime. But it's in the music, right? So like we kind of have to.
but shooting,
understand
I
it.
feel like shooting a person, a guy is one thing, but shooting a female is a whole different story. And shooting a popular, one of the biggest women artists in the world is, there's levels to like if they say Tory Lanez just shot some dude that was fucking with him and he shot him, he might have gotten. Then I could be like, yo, his numbers might go up.
But like, why is that okay though?
It's not okay. But it's just the life, the world that we live in is society, is the world we live in. Do you don't think it's more cowardly for a man to shoot a woman that he could have probably prevented certain things? Then
That was the wrong
dude.
way to handle any.
You get what I'm
situation.
saying? So
Like he didn't need a gun in that situation at all. So I mean, it's
it is
put
what it
himself
is.
in
I
that
mean,
position.
most rappers probably have guns and stuff like
But
that.
if he said it, he do it like dance, like he's just
But like, why? Like,
doing
why?
your dominance.
all that shit just seemed very animated to me. But
yeah.
it is what it is. Let's move on to the next topic, boys. Right? Let's get into this World Cup.
What a beautiful final.
And it was the first World Cup that I've ever seen in my life. And
Did you watch the whole game in its entirety?
I did not see the whole game, but what I had. So, do you mind if I go first? I'll explain.
Nah, go.
So basically, I remember waking up, right, and the game started at 10, right?
Yeah.
The game started at 10. So I wake up. It was like 9:30, and I'm like, yo, I gotta go to the gym. So I run to the gym, and I'm like, maybe if I get like 45 minutes of cardio, I'll be able to, watch maybe like 15 minutes, 20 minutes in. So I get to the gym. I'm working out, and I'm like, let me stay here a little bit longer. So I asked Siri, what's the score? My wife hates Siri, by the way, because I be asking Siri about everything now with basketball. So I asked Siri, I'm like, hey, what's the score of the World Cup? And it's like 2-0 at the time. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, let me go home, take a quick shower. Maybe I could still catch. And then I'm like, but it's kind of late. Like I go on the sporting books, and it's like the odds are like so bad for France. I'm like, there's no way, it's over. It's Argentina. They score. Like, first of all, France was giving up scores on every team, right? So it's Argentina. They're a powerhouse. They're great. Like, there's no way they're gonna catch up. So I'm driving home. I'm like, this shit is over. And I get home and I'm like, you know what? Let me just fucking ask Siri what it is. Maybe they score, because I had put a bet. That Messi and Mbappe both have to shoot towards the goal, right? And then both teams have to score. It doesn't matter who scores on them.
They both
just
have to score.
Messi and Mbappe both have to shoot towards the goal. That was one thing. And then each team has a score. So I was just praying that France scored once so I can win my bet. And then I asked what's the score, and it's a tie game. I'm like, what? And there was like, it was like 15 minutes left, and it was like a tied game. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And then I'm finding out, like, I turn on the TV and I'm like, there is no way. And then I'm hearing like Mbappe scored
two goals in
90 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's crazy.
And then from there, I was tuned in. I was fucking tuned in. But what about you guys?
I mean, you guys know, I mean, I watch a lot of soccer. I've watched. I think I watched.
There's. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. He wants another.
I get two.
I think I watched about maybe 90 to 95% of all the World Cup games. I would wake up early
All
at
of
5
them?
a.m. Yeah, I would wake up early at 5 a.m., turn it on in the TV in the room. And then, I would watch the 8 o'clock game while I'm getting ready for work and stuff. And then when I would go to work, I would turn the TV on at work and I would be in and out of the break room watching the games. So, I mean, it was really fun to have that, happen. The whole month, the whole tournament was great.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I saw the game in its entirety, and that was the best World Cup final that I've ever seen. Yeah. I mean, I was going for Messi just because, I'm a Messi fan, and I feel like he deserved it, losing in the finals.
You're a Messi
8
fan?
years. Yeah, man. 8 years ago. I mean, it kind of sucked, but it was amazing to watch that game. And then you kind of see, like, as a soccer fan, you kind of see the passing of the torch, where you can kind of see Mbappe become the next best player in the world.
But is Mbappe, because I was like checking the rankings, like, because I just want to see like who's the best, because I'm not into soccer. Anybody that knows me, I like watching football and basketball. Any other sport is just really for gambling purposes. But like during this World Cup, it made me actually enjoy soccer a lot more. I'm not gonna lie, it made me enjoy soccer a lot more. So I kind of wanted to get like the understanding of like some great players and stuff like that. And I like looked into the best players in the world, and I don't even think Mbappe is number one. Is there somebody that's ranked than him?
He wasn't number one. I think he was like about maybe in the top 15. Obviously you had Messi, you have Ronaldo, you have Neymar.
But none of them were even in Messi wasn't Messi, Neymar, and Ronaldo were not. They were up there. Neymar is always like, it's always like Messi, Ronaldo, like, and then Neymar is always like below them.
You have
like
a guy, Holland, or Egon Holland or whatever. He plays in Norway. He plays for Norway. So I mean, you didn't see him in the World Cup because his country didn't qualify. But he plays in Manchester City. So he's really good. But I mean, with this tournament, what Mbappe was able to do with France and lead them today, and what he was able to do in the finals, I mean, you can tell that. I mean, I was watching a video like right when I was getting gas right here up the street before we got here, of his halftime speech in the World Cup, where in the final, where he's telling his team, he's like, yo, we're down 2-0. Like, this is our moment. It's either we're gonna crumble, like we're gonna give up right here, right now, or we're gonna actually battle every ball, battle everything, and get ourselves into the game. It's Argentina. They're not gonna give us the game. We need to go out there and get it. Yeah. And to see him play and step up, those are that's the moment that makes great, amazing, outstanding players.
He's a leader.
He took the ball, and his first goal was a penalty. The second goal, where he caught that ball in midair and just blasted into the corner. And then even, I think it was before the end of the game, where he almost had a third one where he broke like 3 defenders. I'm like, yo, like, this guy he's him. Like, it's and now the amount of money that he's being offered now at PSG, because he plays in France. But Real Madrid wanted him a couple years ago before the World Cup.
So he actually plays in France?
He plays in France. He's Messi's teammate in France. They both play in the same team, and Neymar.
Oh, wait, Messi,
Neymar, and
Mbappe are teammates
in PSG, in the top team in France.
In the European
League. How did it not win every year?
Because they don't. I mean, when they make it to Champions League, they lose to other teams that are well versed.
Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe are all teammates.
Yeah. So I mean, you can kind of see, and then now the amount of money that Real Madrid is going to throw at him just to try to get him to sign.
There's no way that they can all stay within that team. But I'm hearing, I heard from somebody that enjoys soccer. They said that this might be Neymar's like last World Cup.
The next one?
No, this one that just passed. And I'm like, he's
Mm.
34. And they were like, yeah, but the thing is, they were like saying the thing is that Neymar is not like I was like, because I was looking at ages and I see Ronaldo was 38.
30, yeah.
And then I'm like, but like, and then I see Neymar's 34. So I'm like, by the next thing he'll be 38. And they were like, yeah, but the thing is that Ronaldo like took care of his body his whole
Yeah.
career. He like is
It's like a Tom Brady.
LeBron, like a LeBron of soccer. He's like, he took care of his body his whole career, and that's why he was able to play to that age. He was like, Neymar is not like that.
Yeah,
He's like, Neymar is more of a party guy and stuff like that. And then I saw this video today of Neymar getting bullied all around. Like whenever he's playing, people are pushing him around, like slapping him, and
Yeah, he's very skinny and he's always getting hurt. So I mean, yeah,
he's
I,
very
I could believe that.
Soccer got the biggest. If Hollywood wants to hire people, get fucking soccer players, because these guys are the biggest frauds I've ever seen in my life. Sometimes I see them get tapped in the leg and these guys die mid-air. Like they take a tumble mid-air, then I'm like, yo, that dive hurt you more than that leg kick that you just fucking received. Like these guys, I'm like, I don't know how these yellow cards and red cards work, but I'm like, these guys will fucking sell the fuck out of a yellow card, bro. I'd be mad as hell if you fake and you fake some bullshit and I get a yell, I'm kicking you in the face. I'm kicking you right.
Red card out of here.
Yeah, you'd be
Yeah,
out
I don't give a fuck.
automatically.
Yeah. So what? I'll fucking kick Mbappe right in the mouth.
Damn, bro, that's aggressive.
Lose
That
his
guy's too
teeth.
good. Too good. But Carlos, what's your take?
I
on
mean,
the
I think
final?
it was a great game.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing,
Yeah.
its entirety. Yeah. I got up. I put an alarm, because I smoked the night before, so I knew I was probably gonna sleep over. So, I watched the whole game. It was a good game. I was surprised they were up 2-0, but I'm gonna be honest with you. When France came and tied that game up, I was like, this is it. Like, I don't know if Messi's gonna come back from this, because you can feel the momentum being lost
Yeah, everything
to
shifting,
Argentina
right?
and go straight to France. And I'm like, oh my God. And then France had a chance to win the game. And then this man
What a
blocked.
save.
What a save by
What
the
a
goalie.
save. Yep.
He he had a walking layup of a goal to win the game. And the save, and it's funny because when he saved that goal, even the commentators like, you guys are gonna remember this save.
Yeah,
This
I heard
save
that.
is
Yep.
going to dictate everything right
You
now.
watching it in English or Spanish?
Fox, buddy. I don't listen to Spanish.
Jesus Christ.
What, you were watching it in Telemundo?
Hell yeah, that's the best. You know
No.
why? There's a couple
Because of the
reasons.
goal?
Nah.
Because when the guy
Nah, yeah, because goal, you
And-
got that guy. Yeah,
And not only that, he's Argentinian.
Has it been the same guy that's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
doing
Well,
the
he's
goals?
the main guy, but he's Argentinian, so he was narrating the game.
But
As,
I don't want a narrator that
No, but
that's
like
biased.
he wasn't he's not biased. Like he speaks as it is. Like even when France scored, like you heard his emotion, like goal and stuff like that. But you heard his emotion even more, especially when it came to the penalties and the final penalty. You heard the emotion in his voice. Like you hear him crying through the TV. Like he's like, Argentina campeón del mundo. Argentina. Like you hear that emotion.
So
like-
that's not biased to you?
I mean, they won.
I mean, it's not biased, but I mean, in regards, yeah, I watched it in Fox.
You know, when it was
boring.
crazy because when they got to those penalty kicks, I don't know nothing about soccer. When they got to those penalty kicks, to me it looked like France just had a whole bunch of defensive players they were trying to score, and then Argentina had a whole bunch of offensive players they were trying to score. So I'm like, there's no shot. And then the France goalie was just fucking diving wherever he wanted to.
I mean,
like it was like the guy will kick it, and this nigga's just diving even before.
Everybody in France knew that if this game went to penalties, they were gonna lose.
Bro, it was
Everybody had the
crazy.
confidence of this guy, which he's an outstanding goalie, which I think
France's goalie?
no,
the other guy.
Argentina's goalie is
You
really
saw
good.
Argentina's goalie was a
Do the
gangster.
shit
He
with the
grabbed the
trophy.
ball at one of them and fucking tossed that shit.
Yo,
And
but
then
you saw what
blocked him. I was like, yeah, this
you
man-
saw what he
mind
did with the
games.
trophy.
yeah.
He went like this to it, like
So you know his
yeah, good.
his
fucked up,
story,
bro.
right? So his story. Well,
And the goalie's old too. That goalie's like 40 years old.
so we're gonna talk. I'm gonna touch base on what you said there about France and the way that they had the defenders kicking it. When in the first half, when Argentina was attacking, the France coach made two changes that he had to make because
I didn't agree with the changes.
they were getting beat up and down the field. So he had to put more attacking forwards on the sides because uh, um he had to put an attacking forward and a defending forward on one side on a defending wing because Argentina was attacking through that wing with Di Maria, who was I think
Wow, that was Di Maria's game. Bro.
yeah, I think he was one of the best players in that match. And then you can kind of see when Argentina had to take him out because he was playing hurt. But when Argentina took him out and they put the guy in there, the guy that they put in there was trash. Like he was literally like he could have cost them the game. And then
didn't he with his fucking with the mano?
No, it wasn't him. It wasn't.
That wasn't him.
No, but he was getting fucking burnt up and down the field. And because France was behind 2-0, the guy had to take out his two besides Mbappe, he had to take out Griezmann, who's a forward, and he had to midfielder, and he had to take out Giroud, who is France's all-time leading scorer. He had to take him out because they were running too much, so they were too tired. So the people that he put in weren't for that moment. So that's why.
But then that's when they ended up catching up.
Exactly. They played well to play the game, but like they weren't penalty takers.
Well, couldn't they switch out?
No, the penalty takers have to be people on the field that were playing when the game was over.
So wouldn't you think that, like, let's say for example, like it's a tie game, right? And I'm like, okay, this might go into to penalty kicks. Let me call a timeout and put my offensive players in there. Right?
So you can't call a timeout in soccer, and you only have 5 subs. So if
in the whole game,
yeah. So if you're in and I take you out, I can't put you back in. You're done. So Argentina's coach, he put in 2 forwards right before the game ended, so they could be eligible to take the penalty.
Wow.
France, because in the first half they were getting beat, and he had to make those 2 changes in the first half. That already took 2 changes out that he couldn't put in anymore.
Damn.
So like, yeah.
So maybe it was just the adjustments of Argentina.
Exactly.
Just ended up helping them out.
And the goalie, just to touch that goalie, right? He plays in Europe, and he's a backup in Europe, and he plays in Aston Villa. And Aston Villa was playing a game where one of the French forwards that played on the national team for France was running to get the ball, and he did a dirty move and injured the goalie. So that Argentinian goalie got a chance to step in Aston Villa as a sub because he replaced the goalie because he actually hurt him for a couple months. So that the Argentina goalie got to play for Aston Villa. And he played well there, and that's when Argentina got and called him to the national team. So if it wasn't for that French player to injure the main goalie of Aston Villa, that guy would have never gotten a chance to play in Argentina to see how he played to call him to the national team.
And he played great.
He blocked a lot of penalties.
He was old too.
Yeah, he blocked.
Dude is like 40 years old.
He played really well.
Though. Shout out to him. Hopefully he gets some money.
Everything plays out. Everything played out really well.
I'm just glad Messi finally won a World Cup.
And did you see fucking Salt Bay at the end? Fucking all up in the videos.
Yo,
all up on that trophy. It's like, who the fuck are you? Like, who the fuck are you?
Yo, you see him trying to grab the trophy too from Di Maria, I think it was.
First of all, he went up to Messi to ask for a picture, and Messi like looked at him like, and he's like, no, look over here. And then he had like a photographer, I'm guessing, that he had hired to get the picture. And it's like, bro, like, I know you're popular because us as Americans who make anything fucking popular, we think it's fucking cool. But it's like, who the fuck are you to think that you're that special to go to the bottom of the World Cup to try to fucking distract these guys? Like, and if you're that important, you fucking get the fucking pictures after. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even... People, he was getting shitted on online.
Yeah, and for that he got banned.
He was getting shitted.
He deserved it.
And now he got banned for next World Cup.
Good, because the next one is here.
He got banned, and they're making like a big thing about who can actually go down there. Like, he kind of fucked up shit for a whole bunch of people.
It's like he didn't.
It always takes is one person to fuck shit up.
I mean, he looked like a little kid, demanding stuff, like grabbing him,
trying, and it's like. Seriously. People are just like, yo, what the fuck do we do? And then the thing is that soccer players are kind of soft. So it's just, they like,
I agree.
They're kind of soft. So, I mean, like if you fucking go to Marshawn Lynch and try to do that shit, you'll fucking get stiff on. The fuck out of here.
Vontae Perfect. Try to do that.
Yeah, I don't think nobody want to take a picture with him. And then,
Shit, I
dude,
wouldn't.
the wild shit is that after this whole situation, all this money that was spent in the World Cup, even though I heard they make a shitload, how much money did they make?
7.5
7.6.
billion
7 point.
or 7.5.
$7.6 billion.
They made
a lot.
$7.6 billion, and then they ended up knocking a lot of these stadiums down. But like, how much do you actually?
How much you actually
pay
make after all the
to build
expenses
those?
and stuff? So like, if you think about it, right? You have to they built everything from the ground up. So they built all them stadiums. Literally, I think it's like
I would-
6 stadiums, brand
But
new.
doesn't it cost damn near $1 billion to build a stadium?
I mean, yeah, they're rich. I mean, it's
All right, but you look
the
at
rich
it.
nation.
It cost you $1 billion, but you made 7.6
Okay, Carlos,
billion.
but you're talking about 6 buildings. So you made 6 buildings, $1 billion each.
Which the stadiums aren't really completely getting destroyed. They're gonna get donated to who?
But
I don't
still,
know.
to-
But
but like they're not
to
making
knock
any
them
money
down,
off it.
I get what you're saying, but I
to
think
knock them down is going to be a lot of money.
well, yeah, but I think ultimately it was an investment for them for tourism. I think that's what ultimately was because they had to create a completely transit line
Mhm.
to get people from hotels to the stadiums, from multiple stadiums too, because all the stadiums weren't together. You had to take a train or something, some type of transportation to get you from stadium to stadium.
Yeah.
So they had to create a complete line to get you from city to city. So guess what? They paid all that money, but ultimately people are gonna be like, "Oh, I want to go to Qatar. Qatar look cool."
But like for what? Like if you really think about it, you
Well-
couldn't drink. You really couldn't show any public like if you're with your wife, you really couldn't show
couldn't
any
hold
public
hands,
emotion.
you
You
couldn't
couldn't
do
hold
this, that.
hands.
And there was like these 2 girls that when Argentina won, they like showed their titties. Did you
Yeah.
see that,
Mhm.
that thing? And they were
I
like,
definitely saw that.
after that, they were like, oh, they didn't get arrested and stuff like that. Like you're not allowed to really do a lot, especially in those middle.
Well, those are
Eastern
Muslim
countries.
countries, though. They have
Yeah,
strict
I
rules.
understand that, but it's like I 100% agree. And religion is a big thing in this world. Like
It's like you
relig-
can't go to Dubai and do the same shit though.
in Dubai, I heard you can't really do a lot.
You
That's
can't
why I
do
never
shit.
understood that somebody wants to go to a country and spend mad money and then not be able to enjoy themselves
I
in
guess it's
certain
just
ways.
experience. I mean, ultimately, is the tourism,
Dude,
the
you can
experience.
experience a lot of shit in other
And have
places.
fun.
Well, yeah,
And have a great time and pay a lot less. Because first of all, a lot of these places, a lot of these Middle Eastern countries, like you think you're rich? No, they're rich.
oh yeah.
You think that you've seen the billionaires and the richest people in the world? No, they dude. Like I remember I seen some stuff that they were like, oh, Bill Gates. At one point, Bill Gates supposedly was the richest person in the world, right? No, he never wasn't. There's Middle Eastern people like tycoons that run oil companies and stuff like that that are worth trillions of dollars, like
Yeah.
beyond trillions of dollars.
And you know
that they're
why?
just not on paper or and shit like that. And they got way more money to fucking
Yep.
buy all these billionaires 2 times.
Yep. And you know
And-
why they're not on paper? Because they're not obligated to tell them how much they have.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and like people think like, oh, okay, Bill Gates, and then it was Elon Musk, and it's like, no,
So those are amateurs compared to them.
yeah, amateurs, bro. These guys in Dubai and stuff like that. You have cops driving Lamborghinis and Bugattis, and like Bugattis are like Honda Civics to us. It's just like, yo, like
That's
I don't know,
just crazy.
and it just makes me wonder. Is like, what the fuck did I do wrong? Why, like, dude, oil,
Oil is big, man.
oil, cocaine, and fucking oil, cocaine, and guns.
That's
What
your
a
top
mix.
3.
Yeah.
What a mix.
I'm being dead ass. There's somebody that
Bro,
I
oil,
heard
you got Saudi Arabia with the oil.
cocaine, and
Cocaine, you got the
guns.
Colombians. I
And
mean,
guns, you got everybody else.
you got everybody else, especially the
That shit is
Russians.
crazy.
Literally.
But Jim, I see you wearing that little green stupid hat that you got on, and
Let's talk
Jets,
about
3
the
points.
Jets making some
Jets, 3
noise.
points. They made fucking noise yesterday, my boy. Dude, that shit was fucking hilarious. I went to sleep at 9 yesterday. Thank God the Jets were playing on a Thursday night because I went to sleep early. I went to work early today. First time in the whole week I was at work early. I
Yo,
picked up the guys early, everything, because I got a good night's sleep because I didn't finish watching the game.
I was
It
hoping
was
for
pathetic, and you were there in the rain, cold, with your poncho.
what
Was
did, what
the
did Jimmy tell
drips.
us? What did Jimmy tell us? Oh, it's gonna be a huge game. If we don't win, I'm gonna kill myself.
it was a huge game.
You're
and we
still here,
just-
buddy,
You're still here.
with those sweats.
it
This
was-
guy has dusty sweats, high waters with
Timberland.
with some Timbs. With the thing is, he has ankle socks with Timbs.
No
all
shows.
day. All day. Nobody impressed.
And the
here.
thing is, like, he has nice Timbs. I swear. Like when we walked in, he sat down and I was like, yo, I'm gonna compliment because he has some nice boots. I was like, yo, I fuck with his Timbs. And then I saw his skinny
Swear.
ankles. And then I looked a little bit more up. I'm like, wait, what's going on? I looked a little more and I saw lint. And then I looked and I saw more lint. And then it turned into more lint. And I'm like, nah, this can't be a thing. And then he said he wore it on purpose. I don't believe him.
Of course I did, buddy.
I don't
Look,
believe him.
take first hand there, put it on. It's gonna be on our Instagram page.
Yo,
Damn, that shit's disgusting. But
that shit is wild, yo. Look at
yo, you should post that on
that.
the
I'm gonna
on
post
the
it,
Instagram
yo.
so everybody can see.
Look. Shit looks like moon rocks.
It's like craters.
Yo, everybody, they're gonna post the fucking craters on Jimmy's sweatpants on the Instagram.
So, Jim, 3 points. How do you feel?
It's fucking disgusting.
You want more? buddy?
Yeah, take a little bit more. But yeah, man, it was disgusting. It was a big game. It was a big game for our playoff hopes. And
Are you officially eliminated?
I think we got like a 2% chance.
Yeah, you're
So
eliminated,
it's
bro.
over.
But I mean, it all depends what happens.
You need like 1,000 people.
Well, I mean, it all depends what happens. I mean, if the Dolphins lose, the Patriots lose, and Chargers lose, and it's back to we're back to the same thing.
Wait, who do the Dolphins play this week? Do you
The
know?
Packers, the Patriots play the Bengals, and I think I don't know who the Chargers play. So, I mean,
Patriots might lose.
it's not officially over, but I mean, it does suck. We should if we had won this game, then we would have been in control of our destiny.
Where do the Jets go from here? Let's say they don't make the playoffs next year. Where do they?
We
go
got to
from
get a
here?
quarterback. I mean, Zach is.
But
not
the thing is
one.
that you guys always say that you need a quarterback. I think that the issue that the Jets have is that they're constantly trying to draft a quarterback and not waste money on trying to get a
That's-
quarterback in the league.
yeah,
That's like you
that's
get what
the
I'm
thing.
saying?
So
You know why?
apparently,
Because they spent the last 12 years hiring a defensive-minded coach. When you signed, you should have hired an offensive-minded
But
coach.
no,
I feel
I
like-
like
dude,
our team. It's
I
just we're a quarterback
I think
away.
that Garrett Wilson is a fucking stud. Like I remember like when they were like earlier in the season, I had this argument with somebody in the group chat, and then in the group chat that we're in,
Mhm.
and this guy was like saying how Olave is better than Garrett. And I don't think at all. I don't think that Olave is better than Garrett Wilson. Like not one bit. I don't think that he is. First of all, Olave looks like a fragile fucking receiver. He looks small. He looks like one of those receivers that the helmet is too big for his body. Like he just looks like one
Like
of
a
those guys-
bobblehead.
Yeah, like the
Hmm.
bobblehead. Like he's. Let me not like. It sounds like hating. I think that Olave is very talented, but I think that Garrett Wilson can fucking be a number one. I think he's that.
I think
talented.
Garrett
he
Wilson
can be
is-
a number one in a good team. If you have a good fucking quarterback, this guy can average 100 yards per game. Like I think he's that good.
I mean, yeah, he almost has 1,000 yards receiving as a rookie,
And
and,
he
He's
and
gonna
his-
win, right? Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I mean, he should, and Saw should win Defensive Rookie of the Year. So I mean, our team, we're one quarterback away. Like literally, we have a good running game.
If Garrett wins, it's just because fucking Pierce started off fucking strong.
Yeah, but he's been hurt for like
Yeah,
the
and that's
past,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
He's
and then
been hurt.
like we lost Brees Hall, and he was a stud on the offensive side.
Brees Hall would have won it.
yeah.
if he would have kept.
And we lost Elijah Vera Tucker that same game, but we lost both of them that same game in Denver. But I mean, we're one quarterback away. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying Derek Carr, Jimmy G.
Nah.
There a lot of people are saying
I mean, Jimmy G's not a bad thing.
maybe Lamar. I don't know, depending on what happens there in
Lamar's
Baltimore.
not going there, buddies.
I mean, what depends.
you know
Yo, what happened to the Ravens,
Baltimore.
bro?
I don't know. The Ravens has been looking bad, dude. I've been saying it. I'm on that let's fire Greg Roman fucking thing, but Harbaugh is like very like somebody asked
Loyal
him,
to him.
Yeah, I'm guessing like I don't know what the fuck Harbaugh has. He has a
Doesn't
fucking
Harbaugh
hard
call the plays,
Mm-mm.
or he just
Greg Roman runs the fucking offense. Greg
So-
Romans runs the offense. All the bullshit, dude. We have the worst offense. It's so fucking boring. Have you ever seen a Ravens game?
No, it was boring.
No,
I was watching it when you guys
it's
played.
so
against the Bengals.
bad. It's so.
I
Bad.
mean, I saw the first game.
And the thing is, like, they don't have to be that bad because first of all, they don't give Lamar no weapons, but like you can see the potential of what they can be. Like even when we saw the Ravens versus the Jets at the beginning of the year, they looked good in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Like Andrews can get 100 yards receiving in a fucking game. Like Dobbins, even the other day, Dobbins was averaging 8 yards per carry. He's a fucking stud. Edwards is a fucking beast. We have good players. They need to have more weapons on the receiving, which we don't get. The last fucking good receiver that we had was fucking Torrey Smith and Anquan Bolden, and then we had
that was a good mix.
Yeah, that's when we won the fucking Super Bowl and we had Jacoby Jones.
Mhm.
And
That's when you beat the Broncos, right?
we
The
beat
49ers.
Denver Broncos when they threw it to Jacoby Jones and the guy
yeah,
jumped early. He
Yeah.
missed it. Jacoby caught it
took
and
it,
scored.
took it to the house.
And then Jacoby scored a touchdown like in the kickoff in the Super Bowl. Like,
Mhm.
That was against the 49ers.
yeah,
They guys
it
won.
was. And then when the lights went off,
Yeah, with Kaepernick,
when,
and then they
when somebody
stormed
in
back.
the 40, it was somebody in the 49ers
They
decided to
stormed
fucking
back.
that was putting a big ass bet.
Yo,
Decided
what
to,
a loss of momentum.
we still won though. I mean, we were up at that point.
Yeah, you guys were up by like
Yeah, we were
Damn,
up
it
scores.
and we still
What
won.
was it
Yeah.
2012?
Dude, I don't remember.
I don't know. We watched at your house, I think, right? Was it your house? No.
2012. Yeah.
We
Yeah, we watched it on 22nd Street.
right. I remember we watched a Super Bowl there. I don't know
Yeah,
if it was
yeah.
that one or the one. No,
I think it was that. No,
No,
it might have been the
the one we
Broncos
watched-
and the Seahawks.
Yeah, that they played here.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That
we watched at your
Broncos Seahawks is very heartbreaking. That kind of, I think that ended that whole dynasty of the Seahawks because they had a great fucking team at the time. Marshawn Lynch and the Legion of Doom and
house. Who was their quarterback? That was it. Was
Wilson.
Wilson.
This is when
was
they
Wilson?
wanted them to run the ball, but then
no. That was when they lost to the Patriots. When they
Yeah.
didn't give it to
was it
Marshawn Lynch.
Patriots?
Yeah,
On the 1 yard line. Run the ball.
Wait, Wilson wasn't the quarterback when they played here in the Super Bowl.
Yes, he was.
No, not against Denver.
Yes, he was.
No, man.
Oh, it was the Panthers, wasn't it? It wasn't Cam Newton.
Yeah, it was. I think
It was the Panthers.
Panthers and then no, man.
It wasn't the Seahawks. No, it was.
But it wasn't. Wilson was a quarterback when he played against Peyton Manning.
Bro, Wilson's
No,
been like
man,
13
bro.
years in the league already.
What the fuck happened to this shit?
Oh, you gotta push it back. You
Look
gotta
at
put it in the hole.
That's what she said. God damn.
It's like-
You took the top off. It came off.
I took the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce.
Hey. So let's talk about the Eagles Cowboys though.
The
Let's
Eagles
talk
are-
about the Eagles though. Number one.
Oh, this is that chair.
Yeah. Let's
Um,
talk about how I called Jalen.
I think
Hurts
Minshew is going to
MVP.
throw for 300 yards, and the Eagles are going to win.
Bro, I hope so.
They're going to win. People were gassing it as soon as they said that Hurts was out. The fucking odds in the sports books was going crazy.
Yeah, we went.
I'm
Well, actually, when
It went
Hurts
from
was
like a
playing-
minus 245 or higher than that to like a plus something for the
What?
Eagles to win. I'm like, yo, y'all bugging.
If you talk about points, I mean, when Jalen Hurts was gonna play, we were -1 with Jalen.
Minus
Hurts.
one
Minus
with
1 with Hurts.
what the fuck?
When Jalen Hurts was when everybody was notified about the
It was a
shoulder,
plus 6.
it went to +6. And then now that Gardner Minshew is +7.
It's gonna be a good game. That's
One more
tomorrow, right?
game, we clinch the fucking first seed.
That's cute.
One game. Don't say it's cute. I know you praying for us to lose because you're gonna have to pay up that bet.
It's
Wait, what was the bet?
I don't think you guys are gonna
I
win.
told
the
them
Super
I was like,
Bowl.
"Yo, we're gonna win a Super Bowl before the Jets are again."
Wait, and you actually bet on that?
Yeah.
So for why?
Okay, if you watch football, right?
I do.
Oh,
watch you
you
watch
don't think Darius watched
you watch
football?
these-
If you watch football,
you watch Jalen.
wouldn't bet
Okay,
that.
you watch Jalen Hurts. You think that he's been playing really well? the
Jim,
past
if you
couple
watch
weeks?
football, you see any quarterback that's played for the Jets in the last 15
I mean, clearly
years?
that's why we lost yesterday. But you see how he's been playing. Like they almost lost to the Colts. He
We
threw.
didn't
He,
lose to
he
the
had.
Colts.
He had.
Jim,
he has
Jim,
thrown-
let's be honest. Let's be honest. Before
Mhm.
you get there,
Mhm.
you didn't think that, and you as an Eagles fan, y'all didn't, even me, all of us, and probably 99% of people in the world didn't think that Jalen Hurts was going to be as great as
I called Jalen Hurts an MVP quarterback on August 25th.
But you thought he was going to be that good.
I thought he was going to be that good. I called him. I said Jalen Hurts is going to be the MVP of this season, and
Of
both
this
of
season?
you of this season, and
And why
both
the
of
fuck
y'all.
did you? Why
and
the
both
fuck did
of
you?
y'all
Did you put a
laughed at
bet?
me.
Did you put a
Both
bet
of
on
you laughed at
FanDuel?
me. Nah,
you
but
put a-
both of you laughed at me when I said it.
Because it was silly.
It's not
It was a
silly
silly
now.
thing to say.
It ain't silly now. We're 13
It was
and
a
1.
fucking silly
It's
thing
not
to
silly
say.
now. It's not silly now.
It's not. It's not because he probably is gonna.
We're gonna win the fucking.
He might win it because the thing is he's not playing next week.
Yeah.
It depends how great Patrick Mahomes plays, right? Because Patrick Mahomes was like he played great versus the Texans, but they damn near almost lost.
Yeah.
But we didn't lose.
But the thing is,
No, you guys didn't lose. But the thing is, it's not only about Hurts on your team.
I remember when
Like-
remember when Jimmy was like, "You guys beat the Lions. You guys couldn't do that. You guys lost to the Lions."
I mean, the Lions are one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now.
right now.
6 out of 7.
No.
The Bills almost couldn't beat the Lions.
But they did.
I don't think that
But they did.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
you're gonna pay up.
I don't
Come February 8th.
I don't think that
Jimmy doesn't pay his bets.
that Jalen I don't think that that Jalen he hasn't been playing really well. Like he's not playing like he was playing earlier in the season.
What do you mean he's not
Like-
playing well?
Like the other day he had 2 interceptions and he doesn't throw touchdowns. You can't win like that in the playoffs. Like
he
you
just
gotta
threw for 300 yards to 2 receivers.
now then he has to
both
play.
receivers had over 100 yards.
He has to play against a
180
defense.
and 120.
He had a sprained shoulder and hit a 60-yard bomb.
He has to play against Minnesota, and if he can't throw touchdowns, I mean they're not going to be able to score.
We blew Minnesota up.
Yeah, earlier in the season.
What does it mean? That
that
doesn't mean anything.
it's different in the
So
playoffs.
Jim, if you don't think it's this, if you don't think it's the Eagles, who's your favorite?
Who's
to
coming
win
to
the
the
Super Bowl?
NFC?
I think the Bills. I think the Bills.
No,
are
let's
gonna
talk
win
about the
Super Bowl.
NFC. Who's
To win
coming
the
out of
Super Bowl, if you were a betting man, you put your money on the Bills to win the Super Bowl.
I'd rather put the money on the bank.
You know,
The
honestly,
Bills.
I have it on Cincinnati,
Yeah, I got the
and
Bengals.
I think I got the Bengals winning the Super Bowl.
They're more well-rounded than the Bills are. The Bills rely too much on Josh Allen throw the ball. So, I got my money on the Bengals.
I think the Bengals. First of all,
Why didn't you
the
say the Eagles?
On the AFC side.
No, we're saying
no, I
Super
said
Bowl.
win the Super Bowl.
Oh no, Eagles got it.
So like
I think that the
Nah,
Cincinnati Bengals. If the if
Weak O line, we're gonna destroy that shit.
I think that Jalen Hurts needs to. I think he needs to play these next 2 weeks, even if he's not playing this week. But he needs to play these next 2
I
weeks.
agree. I agree.
To keep that offense
I agree.
momentum.
Yep, I agree.
Because if you then you
We
have
can't sit
to-
him out for a month. I agree with that. We can't sit
You're
him out
gonna
for a
have to
month.
see San
Okay,
Francisco to
you
make the
guys
playoffs.
say that. You guys say that, but I guarantee, mark my word, I guarantee, if God forbid, knock on wood, right? Because even if I'm not a fan of theirs, I don't want nobody to get hurt. If this man gets hurt, what's the first thing that people are gonna say? Why'd you play him?
No,
Why'd you play him?
I don't,
You know they're
I don't
gonna
think
do
so.
that.
I mean, but you shouldn't because as a player or as
What you should do is play him in the first quarter and then take him out.
yeah, but it's
warm
not
him-
preseason though. Like you
It
gotta,
don't matter, but if it's preseason or not, you don't.
I
risk.
prefer that than having him to sit down for literally a whole month and then all of a sudden go and start throwing bombs.
Dude, you don't
That's not gonna
fucking
happen.
play you don't play your main starters. I wouldn't put Brown out there. I wouldn't put any of my guys. Sanders is not gonna play. This is for the other people to prove themselves. Like, yo,
Look, all we need is one game. All we need is one game. If we win tomorrow against the Cowboys, great. We clinch the number 1 seed. But I expect Jalen Hurts to play either next week or with the Giants, at least for a half. But I don't want him to take this as, all right, we clinched the first seed. We're good. I'm not worried about it. Let me go play till January, whatever, 12th or 17th, whatever date it is. Because I don't agree with that. He should not sit for a month. Bro, that is a month just sitting down. Like, that's like, even the first quarter is going to be all rust. It's all trying to just get back into the game. Nah, bro. Like, for me, it's not that.
and you can't do that in the playoffs. I
You
mean,
can't. Exactly.
they're
You
gonna
have
have
to
to
go
see-
into the playoffs with momentum.
the reason that I'm not too sold on it is because like I look at his stats where he's throwing 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown, and I'm like, you're gonna have to go
What do
against
you mean?
the
That was
best
2
defense.
interceptions. And
You're gonna have to go
His
against the
first time
best
the whole
defense
season.
in the NFL in San Francisco. So he needs to control that. He needs to stop that. And now that he only has 2 games left, and we don't know how much he's gonna play. So I haven't seen anything these past couple weeks. I would have preferred for him to play like this earlier in the season and play like he was playing in the middle of the season now. But you see a small decline in his play.
There's no decline.
You look at the stats, dude. Look at the stats.
There's no decline.
You guys almost lost to the Indianapolis Colts.
We didn't though.
But you guys, it shouldn't be there.
The game was
You're
on his
13
shoulders, and he
1.
came out with a win.
On fourth,
We
and
couldn't
two.
run the ball.
On 4th and 2.
We
You
could've
guys
run
had
the
to get a
ball.
first down.
All right, and we got it.
But you guys weren't doing
Jalen
that.
Hurts.
But it was a run. But you guys weren't doing that. You guys weren't in that position earlier in the season.
It doesn't matter, Jim.
But it's not going to
What matters right now,
Mhm.
what matters right now
I like peace and tranquility.
is that we are one game away from clinching the first seed. Regardless if we do it or not. If not, the 49ers got to lose or the Vikings got to lose. It don't matter.
The Cincinnati Bengals will win the Super Bowl.
No, they won't.
Do you think
No,
that
they
your
won't.
offense can keep up with Minnesota?
What? We'll destroy them.
Cold like Minnesota.
Destroy them.
Cold like Minnesota.
It's going to have to come to that. Or you think your offense can
I don't think
outplay
that
San
Minnesota's
Francisco?
that good.
I
But
think,
they-
I
that
think,
Minnesota's
I think
gonna-
our
they're gonna have
only
to see one of
I
them.
think right now our only challenge for the Eagles is 49ers. Right now. They have a superb defense.
Purdy.
100%.
Purdy's a beast. That's my
But-
boy.
But if you just think and dunk
Fuck
what
is
Purdy's
that?
gonna do, yeah, you might just fucking win the game. Why? Because CMC is just fucking that elusive. He's just that good.
I really don't
He
think.
can make
I don't
a
think
1
CMC
yard
is like a real
pass.
running back.
Make it 15 yards. Make
Like-
it 20 yards.
CMC is not like a real running back. Their offense is very different. It's like the most. It's like their offense is very special. The 49ers, because it's just like you don't know how they're gonna come at you. It's like every player can do different shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like CMC, I don't see CMC, and the same thing with Travis Etienne. Like even when I was seeing the Jets game, like they can't use Travis Etienne as I'm gonna run this guy 30 times a game.
he
He's
can't.
gonna get injured. First of all, he's fumble heavy.
He's not a third down back.
No, he's not, dude. Like he is a third down back because the
Mhm.
third down you need a receiver. Like he can catch the ball.
3 down back.
A three down
Yeah,
back. Yes, I agree. Like he can't be like a Derrick Henry type of
No.
running
Yeah,
back. Like
no,
you're gonna give
he
him the
can't.
ball 30 times a game.
Like
He's gonna get
Mixon,
he's gonna get injured. He's a small guy. Like even like I don't know. Like that wasn't a good idea to get rid of James Robinson off that.
So you're telling me that if it was the Bengals and Eagles the Super Bowl, you got the Bengals?
Oh yeah, I'll put $1,000 on the
You're
on the
wilding
Bengals
out.
to
bro.
win.
You were wilding.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't like that matchup for the Bengals
Are you kidding me?
because their offensive line has so many questions.
I don't give a
Bro,
fuck.
our front seven on defense is insane right now. Is
Give a
insane
fuck.
right now.
I don't give a fuck.
We averaged 6+ sacks in the last.
But you're gonna
3
need
games.
that. You're gonna need that tomorrow. Try to control.
Oh,
that.
100%.
Joe Burrow is better than Hurts.
I'm done with you.
Joe Burrow's not better than
I'm
Hurts.
done with you.
If you can trade Hurts,
Joe
you
Burrow's
wouldn't
only
trade.
better because of fucking Jamar Chase, not because
What are
he's
you
an actual
talking
better
about?
quarterback.
If Joe, all right,
Jamar Chase
so
was
you're
hurt
saying that
for 4 games.
Hurts is only better because of the offensive line. The offensive line is the most
No.
important thing for a quarterback. Oh, how do you say an offensive line is more
Yo,
important than
he's dropping
receivers?
dimes though.
Dude,
Even
all-star
under pressure,
receiver.
dude, the offensive
Even
line
under
is more
pressure,
important to a
Jalen
quarterback.
Hurts is
than
dropping
receivers.
dimes.
So where did he get
You
hurt?
can't even
Did he
argue
get
that.
sacked to get hurt?
No, that's just terrible play calling.
But so he got.
So
sacked
you're,
to get
you're
hurt.
telling me that
No,
Joe
he didn't get sacked and got hurt.
Carlos, let
He
me ask you a
ran
question. You don't
for-
think that
for-
Joe
for-
Burrow will be a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts
No.
on the Eagles?
No,
Are you smoking crack?
no.
Well,
No.
with that, ladies and gentlemen, systematically,
Joe
we're gonna
Burrow is the
systematically
ideal
let you guys go.
quarterback.
We love you guys so much. We appreciate you guys for everything. We hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, even though you guys might see this after Christmas. Hopefully, all the gentlemen out there got a fucking amazing gift. Hopefully, you got your women something
Bath and Body
at the
Works,
right time. Bath and Body Works, whatever you guys needed.
PJs.
Thank you
boxers, and
so
stuff.
much for watching this episode of Another Round Podcast, boys.
So you're gonna close it out and not even let us have some
I
fun?
said boys.
Yeah, Marshalls, Burlington. If you need that last minute gift as you're waiting online, there's always little quick picker uppers. So just make sure that last
This guy
person, the
bought
extra
bounty
cousin,
for his girl.
the
Pick
extra-
her uppers,
the,
bounty.
the extra cousin or extra uncle that you need to get. You can
Facts.
grab
Coles,
there, but,
Coles, and they give you
and
Coles
Kohl's, yeah,
cash.
Kohl's cash. Yep.
Woo, boy.
Oh, Navy too. As you're waiting online, you always get those.
That's where Jimmy got
last
those
minute
sweats.
shirts. Yeah. But yeah, man.
1993.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yeah,
I
Merry
hope
Christmas.
you guys enjoyed this little episode. We apologize for a little hiatus, but I mean,
We're
we have
back. We're back.
lives.
We're gonna be stronger than ever.
yeah,
You
so
heard?
we're gonna record another one. We're gonna record. I hope you guys are watching. Ivan, congratulations to winning that free case of beer. We haven't forgot about you for getting that movie quote. I don't think anybody solved the riddle yet. I don't. Not
Somebody did solve the riddle, but
They Googled it.
I'm not gonna give it out.
Did they cheat or?
Nah, but
I mean, they won. They won.
We'll talk it all after. But
All right. So I mean, stay tuned to that for the winner.
And we're gonna have a riddle for next time because Jimmy has been slacking. I
Yeah,
don't know
man.
what
My
happened to
bad,
the
man.
riddles.
It's just been with Christmas shopping and everything's going on this past couple weeks.
So he's saying he's too busy to make up to get a riddle
That's
for you
fucked up.
guys
I mean,
because he's going Christmas shopping.
I don't want to just pick up.
I
I mean,
prefer to go Christmas shopping than give
Bullshit.
it.
we're gonna clean this up real quick. Right?
Bullshit.
You guys are important to me, right? So I don't want to just create a riddle as I'm standing at the red
You
light.
don't create them. You Google
or
them.
find the riddle. While I'm at a
You
red
don't
light.
create them. You Google them.
I want to be able to dive in and get a good riddle for you guys to have you guys thinking. But I'm sure that our Eagle fan listeners are gonna comment on this Joe Burrow Jalen Hurts debate.
Joe Burrow's better.
And
You
100%.
wilding out, bro.
No,
but, let's
you're smoking crack.
peace
Jim,
and love.
before we, who's better? Because you didn't say
I mean, I like Joe Burrow.
who's better. I didn't ask who you like.
I mean, they're both pretty good. I mean, I'll be okay
all right,
with either
ladies
or.
and gentlemen, I love you guys.
I would
Thank
be
you
okay
so
with
much.
either
He's
or.
not gonna answer the question.
Wait, what about me?
Yeah, he got to answer.
No, you already answered.
No, I didn't. I didn't say my
Yeah,
final
you
word.
did. You said her. Oh,
Oh, you gotta say goodbye.
the thing is, Jimmy be talking so fucking long. I forget.
It's because you guys keep cutting me off. I was just gonna be short and sweet. And
Oh,
you guys
damn,
keep
you're
cutting me
cutting
off
him
with the
off.
polls and this
Oh
and that.
my
and
God.
You're cutting him off. You're not.
Right,
What the fuck you mean? I cut you
Right.
off?
Yo, by the way, are we play? Oh, yo, for
After
you guys,
no, we don't want to hear.
if you
extra
guys want to
shit.
see real talent, fucking Saturday we're playing football. East Rutherford, Beckton Field.
It's
You're gonna
Sunday.
see
Sunday.
Sunday. You see me out here mossing these guys. I've been going to the fucking gym, so I'm fucking ready. Be running on the field, running routes, one hand catches. If you guys want to see that we're not
First of
just
all,
people
this
that sit
episode
on
is coming out
couches.
after
Oh my
Sunday,
God.
buddy. So nobody's
Football.
gonna fucking.
Anyways,
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring a camera out there so we can fucking record.
We have it
this
right
guy.
there.
anyways,
Fucking good. And shut down corner.
yikes. Anyways, we appreciate all the love, all the support, everybody that's watching.
His last words. You don't close out, buddy. I'm the host.
I'm giving
With
my
the
last
most.
words, bro.
That's not
Yo, how you
last
cutting
words.
me off?
No, you're
You see-
trying
you
to
see- you see?
listen. You're trying to close.
Yo.
You don't close. I close.
Look what happens when you give him a little bit of power,
Facts,
yo.
bro.
God
This is
damn.
what happens when you give the minority power.
Oh, damn. That's
Bro, we're all minority, bro. We're all
no.
minority. We're not white.
no, but yo, next week
You
episode.
broke the chair, too.
Next week episode, we got a good one coming in. There's really not gonna be any topics next week's episode. It's pretty much just a run through and a cover of all the other episodes we've done. Kind of close out season 1. And then season 2 is gonna come out even better.
First
even
week of January.
Even greater, even better. You know, we got some things coming up. We got some interviews coming up, so stay tuned. So again, we appreciate the love and support. Thank you so much. And Darius, close it out. Go Birds, by the way.
Go Birds. And by the way, we're doing a GoFundMe to get Jimmy some new sweats. All right. So the link is
Click
going to
in the
be
link
down
below.
in the description. We only need like $30, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get him some nice shit. All
No,
right.
that's a lot.
We out. Peace.
Peace. Thank you.